Hey guys, so the deed is done, kind of. Now I just wait. Um, my landlady's sister came to pick up Venti, so she said she'll cremate him for me. Because $100 something to burn a fucking body is fucking ridiculous. So I asked her last night if I could just bury him there at the farm, because they've got like little, essentially a pet cemetery, uh, pretty much all cats and all that. Uh, but I'm like, wait a minute. I wanted him cremated in the first place. She burns, like cremates her goats when they die because they're so big. I'm like, why can't she just cremate Venti for me? Unfortunately, because it's a cat. I mean, when me and my friend had our dog cremated, it was like a little baggie worth of remains, and that was a big dog. So there's really not going to be much of him left. Um, but regardless, it's like still going to be nice to have something. Uh, I'm not expecting a whole lot because, like I said, it's. I even when I went over to my friend's house after the dog was cremated, I'm like, she showed me, and she was like this little engraved box and all that, and I was like, this is it? Out of this huge dog, that's all that's left. So I'm not expecting a whole. I'm expecting maybe like a dime bag, one of those little tiny Ziploc bags worth. Um, but yeah, she came in. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm here to pick him up." But she's furious. My landlady furious. Everybody I know is fucking furious. Um, and most likely the freaking the black family that's over they had people over yesterday. Um, like I've said, this area is a safe area, but when you have people who aren't from around here, they're not going to be so, you know. But the fact is, I don't even think they were speeding, actually, considering it just broke his jaw and fracture right there. He was walking around. He tried to run off yesterday. He had plenty of energy. So basically, he might have just been, coming out and like didn't, because you got to remember his eye was bad because of the whole. Maybe they were coming out or something and they were going, and it just hit the fucking side of his head. Even if they're going slow, it's a fucking car. Because all it did was it broke his jaw and fractured his skull. So I don't think they were speeding. So again, this is a safe area, but um, yeah. I mean, obviously nothing we can do now. It's over. But he'll be back here. I mean, I said to obviously put him in like say in a baggie until I can find something more appropriate to put him in. I mean, I'm still gonna keep him not just in a box. If I have a box, he's gonna stay in the bag or upgrade to a nicer bag or something. But yeah. So I just said, don't just take the time. You don't have to come back today. Uh, but so he's going over there to be cremated. He was in here all night because I didn't want to leave him outside with the animals and all that. But I had to. He was in the box, and then the box kind of just started to smell a little bit. So I covered him in like a freaking sheet, and then that started to smell a bit. And then I put like two Dollar General bags like over that, and then even then I was still able to smell it a bit. So then I had the bag, this like big zip plasticky bag, which that has like the comforter and stuff that I can't use because it's too small for my bed. I just stuck it all in there, and so when I went to bed, I just put him here on the chair and just went to sleep. It took me a while though. I woke up. I mean, actually, I didn't even get to sleep until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep. Can't imagine why. But I went outside. I played with Meowsy and Miko for a little bit because, you know, Grandpa's hand, it's a toy right now rather than something to pet her with. I'm like, shouldn't you like be sleeping right now or something? I mean, it's awfully late for, you know, a baby to be up, but she is like, they do sleep a lot. Like, they're outside there right now. They're sleeping right outside the windows. They sleep a lot. Meowsy doesn't normally sleep that much, but because the baby does. But yeah, I was outside early in the morning and I was just playing with Miko, letting her play with Grandpa's hand. It's so cute. Like, she's on the mat and I start doing this, and like she'll like roll on her side and then she'll like, you know, claw her way over to me. It's really cute. And then she'll like grab my hand, she'll like, and then she'll just like keep my thumb in her mouth. And then sometimes she'll just lick. She's so sweet though. Once she gets old enough, most likely, like I said, the person is going to keep her inside. And then my landlady's sister said she'll get Meowsy fixed. So, but Meowsy is not an inside cat. So important, she's not. The last time she came into this house, she freaked the fuck out and she started tearing everything up, jumping on everything. Just, she's not an inside cat and she's never going to be an inside cat. I'd have to send her with fucking specialists or something, and that's going to cost money, which I don't have. So flat out saying she cannot stay in the house. So unless you guys want to fucking fork over God knows how much money for lessons to break her into a house, you know, to where she's not fucking tearing things up and jumping all over, and then she's not going to be an inside cat ever, like ever. Her, you know, Miko will be, but Meowsy, she's too old. She's too skittish. She's not going to become an inside cat anytime soon. I mean, like I said, I know there's lessons and they'll work with her, but those are fucking expensive. So before anyone says it, unless you guys want to fork over $500, $600, $700 or more, which you're not going to, there's nothing I can do about it. But she doesn't really stop in the middle of the street. She just stays over here. So again, this is a safe area. The fact that it was just for Venti, the fact that only his jaw broke and it was a fracture to his skull, means it wasn't going that fast. It's just people don't watch what they're doing, or he wasn't watching. Someone just wasn't watching what they were doing. So, I mean, people get thrown off fucking bikes going faster and, you know, smash into crap and get less damage. But this is a cat. Just a car going like that, hitting a fucking cat's face is going to do a lot. So, yeah. But it's like I said, it's all over now anyway, so no point wondering what I could have done or what should have been done, or, you know, saying that, oh, maybe they should have been going slower, or maybe, you know, he laid in the middle of the street. He had a habit of laying in the middle of the street. So it was very possible that they saw him and tried to stop at the last second, and it still boom right in his face. You know, because remember, when you stop, it still goes forward a little bit, especially if you stop all of a sudden, your car goes. Oof. So it could have easily smacked him in the face. I mean, that's a car several hundred pounds, boom, in your face. So, but yeah, he's gonna be cremated, and probably today or tomorrow or something, he'll be back. They come over in town to check the mail, so pretty much, I guess, whenever they come to check the mail, most likely if it's tomorrow, they'll just, hey, here's Fenty. But yeah. I'm surprised my hand doesn't hurt. Because when I was standing there and they pretty much told me everything that was happening, and I kind of realized what was going on and what it would lead to, I kind of like slammed the brick wall as hard as I could. And you you can ask my roommate. And then afterwards, when I was waiting out there for him to be brought out, same thing. I just full fist into the fucking wall, like a few times. I don't feel a thing. My hand, like all the other pain I experience on a regular basis, I feel, but my hand, I mean, it's a big fist, but it was against a brick wall. You know, your hand's not gonna do much against a brick wall. Yet I just punched it as hard as I could, and I feel nothing at all. And yet I lift a fucking branch over there and fucking destroys my back for a goddamn week, which still hurts. Or I hit some metal at work, and then now I can't crack this finger properly because every time I do that, or if I'm working and it goes back too far, it hurts. But I can punch brick walls and not feel a damn thing. Go figure. Ugh. But yeah, once he gets back, I will show it, because at least then it'll be presentable. You know, I showed him last night to an extent, because, you know, the box. But, yeah, once he's cremated and it's just ash, can't really get struck on YouTube for anything like for like that. It's like, guys, it's just ash. It's just some ash. So anyways, enough rambling for me. So the moral of the story is, I don't know. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.